Dun. All right, well, welcome to this somewhat Ghibli-feeling anime-styled game
called Layton and the Millennial something or other.
Mystery MJ something.
MJ something.
It's MJ something. Anyways, episode
Michael
2!
Jackson's Story of the World.
Mystery Journey. The Mighty Jumpers.
Mighty Jackoff. Anyway, I am Kendall.
And I'm Lies.
And this is episode 2 of our adventure, actually.
So if you haven't seen episode 1, it'd be lovely if you go and check it. This game is incredibly British, so the accents will be coming on and off. And we're just going to hop right into interviewing some passerbys.
We've been having fun. Keep going. We're going to investigate.
All right, passerbys. There's one. Pip, you look like a tourist, my dear.
Come on, passerby, and investigate yourself.
Oh, dear. He's so happy.
Oh, top of the morning to you. Got a minute to answer a few questions.
He's got questions for us.
All right.
Because he's going to ask us questions. That's great.
I'm investigating the extraordinary disappearance of the Little and the Big Ben, see? So, did either of you happen to see anything around these parts last night, such for instance a person's transport, a large and like object?
I'm thinking he's the thief because he's pretending to be investigating. I don't know.
That's possible. Gosh, he gets straight to the point, doesn't he?
He's asking the very question I was about to ask him.
Oh, where's me manners, eh? Sorry, I'm Douglas Dart. Everyone calls me Doug. I'm a reporter with the London Times, see? Are you readers at all? Oh, I'll say, personally, I think the London Times is the best paper in the city.
And especially since I've never left the house before today. It was really important reading material for me.
It was really great. It helped basically, establish my entire personality as a person.
It also helped me understand everything I know about London, since I could only see what was from my window, you know?
Yeah, it was terrible. Oh, you're too kind, lad. Although I had to make it my mission and dig up the most dirtiest of dirt and uncover the most unsavoury of sleuths. That's not how that works, but okay. At present, as I mentioned aforementionedly, I am investigating the disappearance of Big Pan's End.
I know aforementionedly is my favourite. I love it.
That's great.
As it happens, we're investigating the same thing. Perhaps you might share anything you've learnt?
Sorry? Investigating, you say? Well, there's a turn-up for the books. You don't look like detectives, I must say.
Your floating dog just really ruins your aesthetic.
If I had to guess, I'd have pegged you as a young couple walking your lovely dog on this delightful morning.
Well, I am a detective. Haven't you ever heard of Layton Detective Agency? It's brand new and just opened yesterday, and I expect everyone to know who I am right now.
Oh, no, I shoved it up my butt, you know. I mean, Layton, I know the famous Professor Layton, of course, but I didn't realise he had an agency or people in his employ. Always nice to have signed up with a complete unknown. Really inspires confidence.
I love that her hat, while being big enough to almost be a real hat, because her head is so big and chibi proportioned, is on with a headband like a decorative hat.
It is.
It's great. Just the contrast is lovely.
Uh-huh.
Oh, what a blow. Mind you, I didn't really expect any different. I was just
Don't
hoping...
worry, Layton. You'll be famous soon enough. I'm quite certain of that. Except that now I have to call into question how in the world the other guy knew you at all, that you solved any cases with him at all. What the crap are we going on about?
How the hell did you get your credentials?
Anyway, as it happens, I was in the office all evening yesterday, penning my latest article. I did not observe Big Ben at all. And I'm afraid to say that my own investigation is just getting underway. I have nothing to impart at the present time.
Nothing. I've nothing to impart.
I have nothing to impart.
It's literally nothing.
I know it says nothing.
I know, it's just nothing.
Nothing.
I see. Well, thank you anyway.
I wish you all the very best for your ongoing investigative activities. Of course.
And your lovely walk in the park.
You couple. Likewise, sir. Good luck with yours.
Woof.
And a hiccup for iconic Big Ben. Petty crime or international conspiracy? Alarm bells ring across Britain. Stories like these write themselves, eh? Me thinks it's gonna be a smatcher.
I'm just like, he's just taking like 900 pictures of them not moving at all. They're all gonna look exactly the same.
I love getting titties in my shots. Both of theirs have lovely titties. It certainly is. If we don't solve this before the story breaks, there'll be all kinds of repercussions.
Repercussions.
Post-percussions.
First percussions. You're right. We must press on with our investigation. All right, so we know what that guy was. He's also looking at this. Come on, talk to him. Oh, he looks a little shady, doesn't he? Well, how long's it been, would you say? How long? I'm sorry. Do we know each other? I'm fairly sure I've never met you before, sir. Know each other. In a way, yes. In a way, no.
I think his scarf's too tight. He likes choking chickens a lot.
Or something. People are like leaves washed along in a river. Sometimes meeting, sometimes parting.
You've rather lost me, I'm afraid. I don't suppose you've noticed anything about the Elizabeth Tower last night, did you?
I was already dreaming sweetly by nightfall yesterday. You're an early sleeper, are you? So you wouldn't have seen anything. Is that all you wanted? I tell you what, how about a little puzzle to occupy the mind?
I say, a puzzle?
The world is full of puzzles, Ernest. Sometimes, during the course of an investigation, people do come out with puzzles for you to solve. It's all part of the process.
Seems really
So,
strange.
let's see what sort of puzzle we're dealing with here. It's a way to pad the time in the game,
That's fine.
or to just be able to write more puzzles because they're freaking fun. All right, puzzle 002, the Hands of Time. Now, if we'd done them in a
Alright.
different order, would it still say number 2, just for whichever one you encounter next? Or are they numbered by, like, sequentially?
I have no clue.
I'm curious, but it's worth pickerats!
Yay!
The clock is currently showing the time as 3:30 p.m. It'd be nice if the hands on the clock would show midnight. What would be the minimum number of paces you need to touch on the clock to show the desired time? So touch. Touch the answer frame to display the letter input screen and input the letters you want to write. Alrighty. When you confirm the letters you have written, and by that I think you mean numbers, they will appear in the answer frame. If you want to change what you have written, touch the answer frame again to input a new answer. Alrighty. So if each one is one movement, then it would be like
Unless you went
1,
backwards.
2,
Can you
3,
go back?
4. It doesn't say, it just says the minimum number of places. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 10. Sure. I'm gonna try 10. All right, let's give it a try. 10. Because I just assume you can go backwards. Is it correct, or did we fail? No. Well, the minimum. Then I also don't know how many a movement is. Can you think of a way? View hints.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, let's see. There's no need to touch the hands of the clock. You can just wind it with the key. Oh my god. Try again. So it's actually making a joke of you. Going, how many times for this? Okay, it lowered, but only a little bit. Alright. So you don't have to touch the hands on the clock. So if you don't need to touch them, then the answer is 0.
Yeah.
Alright. Done. Submit, because you would use the key, because you don't have to use the hands at all. Yep, there it is.
There we
Puzzle
go.
solved. So you were deliberately trying to mislead us, and now we know that that's a device they're going to use, and we can look at that.
Okay.
All right. So it's going to train us how to do puzzles. Oh, look at that, and we did use the key.
Oh, we did.
You did it. There was no need to touch the clock at all. All you need to do was wait for midnight to come. All right, fine.
That's very silly.
But that is the minimum number of touches.
Touches.
And
Oh, look.
the hands of
touches.
time has been added to the puzzle index, which is in your bag with everything else
So
in the
can
world.
you redo it though and get the pickerats you missed? Like, just out of curiosity?
It only said you can redo them if you just want to, not that they would give you something, so I don't know. Very impressive. Let's hope you take all the puzzles you're going to face so convincingly.
So convincingly?
I don't know. All right, here we are. We've investigated all we can around here. What? We only talked to 2 people.
You're
I
kidding!
suggest
There
we
was
head
more
closer to the tower.
people.
There was a lot more people. Holy cow.
Well, to the scene of the crime at last. I say, this is rather exciting. It's good we kicked the dog out.
All I need to explain to you... I need to explain to you how we move around during investigation, don't I?
Oh dear.
There's still more tutorial. At the bottom left of the investigation mode panel, you'll see a back to map button. After this is done, we'll see a back to map button.
Clearly.
Touching that switches from investigation mode to relocation mode.
Alright.
The orange flashing markers show points on the map where you can move to. You just touch the marker to go there. Pip!
Alright, cool.
With a quick peck. Information about that point you've touched is displayed on the upper screen. Wow! Simply touch
Wow!
a second time to go ahead and move to that location. So touch and then touch. An exclamation mark at a particular place indicates that you should head there next. Like, oh god, pay attention to me, please.
Quick, senpai!
It looks like
Lovely.
we can get inside the Elizabeth Tower from that entrance there. We're going to go inside the clock. We're not going to look around the base.
At all?
All right, fine.
Alright, this is your game. So, let's head over there. Let's head over and see what we can find out.
He sounds adorable, honestly. I love him.
I love sucking
All
up
right,
to you, senpai.
so there we go.
Yep.
And it wants us to go there.
Oh, in front of the building.
And we'll show everything. Head to the base of the clock tower. So,
Map?
back to map. So,
Tap it again.
there we go. It just
Goodness,
went to the
it was
tutorial.
like,
what? Let me tell you what you're doing as you do it.
Look,
All right.
did you do your doing?
Thanks. Oh, here we go. We are at the outside. The
Yay.
dog's back.
I
The
don't know where the
entrance to the-
crap the dog went.
Well, maybe
Did we
he went
eat
to
him?
go crap in the park.
Really?
Well,
You
I mean-
really think they would let him do that? Possibly.
I mean, somebody needs a baggie, right?
They don't. Wrong time period, I think, unfortunately.
Dang. The entrance to the clock tower should be over there.
Ooh, the police officers seem to be examining something. Let's ask them what they found.
Well, we can't see any, but if we can see them, we can
Let's
ask.
change our accents. It's fine.
We'll just do it. It's fine. Well, let's tap there first.
Now we're so close to the tower, you can't actually see the clock faces, can you?
Not unless you look up, my dear.
Actually, that's still going to be pretty hard too.
Can we look up? Not very much. Is this all one thing? Yeah, it is. This
That's
is
it.
something else, though.
Apparently, this style of architecture is called Gothic Revival.
He really is learning things about the city just right this second. He really has been indoors his whole life. Oh, look!
His
a hint
entire
coin.
existence. Who's the running person? Wait, is this a different era? You're.
I don't know.
Now I'm confused.
I don't think you can gain entry to the tower from inside the palace. That's all right. We're just looking at things because you told us to look at things. Like, really? No, but I think that's the same. Nope, that's different.
Personally, all I'm looking for in a building is shelter. Give me a kennel and I'm happy. I'm serious. Give me a kennel.
Then I don't have to walk around with you blokes all day while you figure out
Yeah.
nothing about me.
Thanks
All
for
right.
wasting my damn time. Oh.
All right, let's talk to her. I don't know what era we're in.
1, 2, 1, 2. Oh, hi there. Perfect weather for a run, isn't it?
It must be a pleasant place for jogging here, with all the green space.
Oh, yes, I love it. I've done 50 laps already today.
Good job, you. 50?
I'm good to run, by the way. Been running in cities all around the world. I just can't get enough. I like marathons and other events, but ordinary city streets are my favourite place to run. Maybe she's not actually from here. I love exercise. I just love exercising as I watch other people going about their business, because she's been around the world, so I know who knows. I like doing puzzles to exercise my brain too, and keep my mind off my aching muscles. I just came across a great one, actually. Try it.
So we're going to find puzzles all over the place simply by talking to people.
Oh.
All right. I wonder if any of them will actually give us hints because of the whole unrelated, inconsequential things.
Oh, wow.
Puzzle number 3, Bubble Blast. Oh, dear. Shoot bubbles from the cannon to burst all the bubbles floating in the air. Oh, no. To pop bubbles, you need to form a chain, linking them together. Chain needs to contain at least as many bubbles as the number displayed on the bubbles in it.
Oh, boy.
Okay. Oh, no. All right. Slide the bubbles from the cannon onto the left into the empty spaces to fire. So you just pick them up and move them. Ammo is replenished after each shot, but you need to burst all the bubbles within the maximum shot limit. Alrighty. To reposition an object to a new location, touch and slide. Yes, that is what they explained. Oh, I didn't look at this one. Number displayed on the cannon shows the number of available shots. Bubbles you have shot already are replenished, so you can shoot bubbles of the same number multiple times. Alright. There's a limit to the total number of cannon fires, though. Well,
Burst all the bubbles.
so I suppose I'm really crap at these kind of puzzles. Well, let's get rid of all the 5s. Oh, you need 5 in it, right. Alright, the 3's got to have a minimum of 3 in it, which would be here and over here. But the 2's, I mean,
There's
you're going
two.
to have to fire twice to do 2's. Like, you'll have to. And then you could do both the 4's. Hopefully, I don't know if there's a faster solve, but this is my basic solve.
Nice.
Like, so I didn't save any shots, but I don't know if you were supposed to. Puzzle solve. This feels very Pokemon to me.
It kind of
It
does.
really
but
does.
It did actually win. That was easier. What the crap?
There's a lot of different formats. You did it! All the bubbles have been popped! If you don't get the right order, you run out of shots! Well, that's good
That's
then.
kind of.
I'm
what
glad
we
I
were
assessed it
guessing.
effectively. Puzzle 3, Bubble Blast, has been added to your puzzle index in your bag that holds everything that the
Nice.
dog is judging you for that we're not actually
Yes,
carrying
that's
with
it.
us.
Nice one. 1, 2, 1, 2. All right, I'm ready to push on. Beat the pain. All right, I'm going to reiterate. Do not exercise or run around to the point of hurting yourself. But learning what your pain feels like is a good thing.
Yeah.
Pain and strain are different things. Pain or fatigue are different things. Like, no.
Right.
Anyway, I'm going to stay in London for a while. I think there are lots of places around the city where I'd like to run.
But yes, no pain, no cane is actually a misnomer. When your body hurts, it needs something.
Uh-huh. I want to make sure I see as much of as much as I can while I'm here.
I even want to see the Big Bend clock end. Hang on.
Hey, where'd it go? Maybe I'll see you around sometime. Bye then. And why you never thought to ask me about last night, I have no idea, but see ya.
Why we didn't actually investigate when we were investigating, you know? I'll never know.
Pretty much.
Wow, he looks grumpy. Hello, Miss Layton. Inspector Hastings has instructed us to give you full cooperation. Wonderful. So I don't need to explain. Could you just tell us what you found out so far? I'd be glad to, miss. We have ascertained that on the night in question, that being last night, there was no one here. No one at all? Not even a janitor or something? Correct. There's a room behind the large clock faces known as the clock room. However, this room was locked overnight.
So, is the clock tower always empty overnight?
Except for when works are ongoing, yes. When the servicemen are in, they sometimes work late, apparently. Last night, the servicemen knocked off early, it seems.
So, there was no one around who might have seen the thief?
Sorry, not to have better news for you.
It's PC beat. Oh, God.
And that's it.
You should talk to the dude.
I will.
I'm like, I thought he was actually a part of the team, so I was mistaken.
Oh, that's all right.
Hey, DC Booker. Oh, God.
Hello, Miss, let's see. Yes, that's right, Miss Layton. Inspector Hastings mentioned you.
They're very adorable.
Yes, here it is. You're assisting with our investigations. I see. So we're to share information and resources.
Thank you, officer. That will be very helpful.
Another on the ball detective, is it?
I'm not judging all of you and your poor handling of this case while I literally sit here not knowing anything about myself and my life and just hope for a little bit of support. It's fine.
You're now, excuse me. This is DC Nick Booker, one of Inspector Hastings' men. Nick Booker, thrown into the profession, was he?
Perhaps you'd be so
Wait,
kind.
why do you know who that is?
I don't know. You'd be so kind as to tell us what you've learned about the case so far.
Also, what is he freaking out about? Yes, well, according to our inquiries, it seems there's been an outbreak of, of metal theft in the capital recently. Metal theft? Yes, I think that's what it says here. Yes, metal being stolen from factories and warehouses. Really? What on earth would anyone steal pieces of metal for?
Some metals are valuable, Ernest, and thieves can sell scrap made from them for a high price.
True. Yes, according to my notes here, the missing clock was made of, yes, here it is, a very valuable metal, fetch a good price if sold. So, we're continuing along this line of investigation.
That's useful.
Or it's a misleading
I see.
point.
Metal theft. Well, thank you for your help, DC Booker.
Don't mention it, madam. I'm just doing what it says here in my notebook.
We got another clue. Metal theft. Beep. Ha! We found a clue. Metal thefts. Thefts.
Thieves.
Thefts.
Thieveries.
Thefts. According to DC Booker, there's been a recent spate.
I found a metal thief.
A spate. A thief. Have been metal thefts in the capital. Certain types of scrap metal sell for considerable sums of money. My friend is going to kill it. Continue. It's fine. Right, here we go. We still have the dog. Now, we've spoken to the investigating
I thought
officers.
the dog got fucked up for it.
I mean, he wants a kennel. He's probably tired.
He
Honestly,
seems kind of like an older dog, but then again, I don't know.
it's exhausting to not know anything about yourself. Honestly.
It's very stressful. Holy crap.
Now we've spoken to the investigating officers, I think it's time we had a look inside the clock tower.
But it's locked, isn't it? Should I talk to PC Beat, do you think?
Well, I mean, we're gonna have to do something.
Excuse me, PC Beat, would you be so good as to allow us entry into the clock tower?
What?
Yes, of course. Oh, that was your thing, was it? Yep,
I-
yeah, that was yours.
Why, yes, of course. Inspector Hastings gave us instructions to cooperate fully with you. Miss Layton.
No, was it me? It was me.
It was
Damn I
you.
forgot.
It's fine.
Step right in!
There we go, that was you. Well, thank you. We'll
No, I
all...
thought it was you.
Thank you. We'll all come in, if we may. That's all right, there's a lot of characters
I
at this
must
point.
warn you, it's one long staircase on each side. I hope your leg muscles are working.
It's all right,
Well,
we'll
you
bring
know
him
what?
in.
It's okay. We can grab our Assassin's Creed, guys.
Well, I was going to say, we could just bring the toilet. So we just
We're
recently
just-
saw
No.
Mary Poppins Returns, and we're not going to go off about it here, I promise. But, like, there is totally an Assassin's Creed moment in that movie with ladders and the Big Ben clock tower, and damn, wow.
Like, wow.
Oh, yes.
Dog, I'm gonna die.
All right, so now we need to, now we can go in.
Now you can pep pep
Now we've
Pep,
been
pep.
granted entry.
into the clock tower.
Back to map. Yep, I
Yep,
know, but we
thanks.
can't enter it if you keep having pop-ups. Oh,
The
look at that.
housing of the great clock mechanism in the Elizabeth Tower.
It's the housing.
Tower.
How is the housing?
How it's a housing.
How is the housing, Hauser?
How it's to his house.
We could call the dog Hauser.
Mm. Stairs, my fear, killing me.
Since I've never been outdoors in my life, I'm not used to that much
I
walking.
think I got blisters on my blisters. And my blisters formed in places I don't want to mention. I've sweat pouring. Oh my god! If anybody's ever worked hard, it sucks when you get blisters in really weird places. Anyway,
Greaves, you should be ashamed of yourself getting tired so easily. Yes.
you're panting harder than he is.
Oh, look! It's spectacular!
I recovered already.
I've never seen the internals of a clock tower before. Magnificent! Let me just hold my breath to pretend I'm not panting.
Because that solves the problem completely. Being inside such a huge, important landmark like this is rather splendid, isn't it? The clock face and the cogs and the hair around on the screen is enormous.
Sorry, environmental difficulties with hair on the screen. That was amazing.
Fine.
Yeah,
I'm fine. I'm just slowly going insane.
yes, it's quite exciting being allowed inside a place. Being allowed inside a place that's off limits for most people. You know, that's an important thing as a voice actor, if you're ever going to do it, to be able to compose yourself quickly, because you're going to have a damn riot, but your character is going to be like, I'm crying, but my dead mum, you shit, just pull it together so I can be mournful here, can you?
Dignified.
I must be more
Oh, right.
mournful.
You two get over yourselves. It was only a little bit of hair anyway.
Yeah, and besides, he's got the tiniest legs, and he just whooped right up the tower. You should be ashamed.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, I've just remembered something I forgot to mention before.
Oh? What's that?
Sometimes, as you're investigating, you come across something unexpected.
Unexpectedness?
Oh, yes. As you're moving the magnifying glass around, you might notice a peculiar disturbance in some places, like a puff of dust almost. When that happens, be sure to investigate thoroughly, even if the magnifying glass hasn't turned orange. We're going to make sure we want to see it, not under our finger then. Look hard enough, and you're sure to be rewarded. All right, well, that's good.
All right.
So make sure you investigate all those nooks and crannies carefully. Let's give it a try now. We're going to find a puff of dust somewhere. Hang on, we got to look for a puff of dust. It's very important. Puff of dust. They showed it like right over here somewhere. That's all right. There it was. Well, it makes noise too, so it's not like that's going to be easy to miss.
So you have to like...
You just have to keep pipping. You've discovered the reddish wristwatch. Reddish wristwatch.
Why don't you just call it a rust-colored
You've been added to your
wristwatch?
collection. Or brass.
Right?
A collection box has been added to Catrio's bag. Okay, dude, you got a lot in the bag. There you can peruse items that you found during the course of your investigation. We're not going to look at them. We're not going to check them out. We're going to peruse them.
Peruse them at
Okay,
your
my lord.
leisure.
Come along, my dear. Let's go peruse the items, shall we?
Peruse the booze.
The items are unrelated to any particular case. They're just for fun. So enjoy them at your
How
leisure.
do you know? Why did
And if
you
they're just for
establish
fun, why are they here? You never know what you might find while you're hunting for clues. So leave no stone unturned, Ernest. In
Oh,
fact,
great.
let's see if there's any stones up here.
I know. You put me between a rock and a hard place, Miss Layton. I mean, not one, Miss Layton.
I mean, not one, Miss Layton. I mean, something.
I mean,
a hard
horns, Miss
place.
Layton.
Some sort of a hard place. I'll try my best. Very good. Let's get back to that task at hand. I think perhaps there's a serviceman over there. Look! I won't even give you time to investigate the scene. Look!
It's fine. Oh, yes, right. Let's go and ask him if he has any useful information for us.
You're done looking around because you found a damn trinket that doesn't apply to anything
It's
according to
fine.
us, so it's fine. The collection feature has been added
Yeah,
to
we
Cat's
know
bag.
that.
Yep, we were already told that. Oh, wow,
Time to
he looks a little bit
search
crazy.
around.
Like, whoa, investigate the clock room. Back to map. Thank you. Because I would like to investigate, well, oh, I guess I have to use this if I'm going to
Oh,
investigate. All right, so, hip.
What enormous cogwheels! I suppose they're necessary to drive the huge clock hands.
Look at this. Both the sides of the clock that we're looking at are not the side that has the problem.
Yeah, I think so. That's actually kind of what I was guessing.
Okay, so this is all the same little thing. Those are bigger cogs, to be honest.
Alright.
Oh dear. The mechanism is fast as well, isn't it? With more cogs.
And it keeps ticking despite being one hand down.
It's lucky. There are 3 other faces showing the correct time. The people of London rely on Big Ben to know the time. That was your line. Damn it.
Thanks!
Sorry.
I hate it.
I hate it. Sorry. Is that a separate? It
That's
is.
a separate piece, totally.
Pip. Was that another? What?
What? Both hands present and correct on this face, at least.
Oh, so we did it. That's
Oh.
investigating the face? That would be a good puzzle, wouldn't it? I'm a face, but have no eyes, no ears, and no mouth. I do have hands, however. What am I?
A clock?
As it happens, though, there's a different puzzle here. Look, do you want to try it?
Well, I am the personal assistant of the great detective Miss Katria Layton, so I ought to tackle a puzzle or two from time to time if it is just simply to
He looks a little
please
worried
her.
suddenly. Is that what it takes to please you? Ma'am?
Oh, God.
Alright, amaze balls. Amaze balls. That sounds like something you'd say if you're super impressed. It's amaze balls!
Try your hand at this clock and ball puzzle. The objective is to shove it deep in your throat and move all of the balls into the corresponding area of the
Don't
clock.
choke!
The balls can be moved vertically and vomited up horizontally. The lines, the numbers on the clock act as barriers,
And
and they
shifted
cannot be crossed.
back
You
and
also
forth and
cannot
back
jump
and
over the
forth
balls or slide with balls.
and up
It would be
and
gay, you
down
know.
and in and out.
Slide the balls, move them, and touch the arrows to change the time of the
But don't
clock.
touch the balls!
Quick balls! All right.
Alright, to
the
change the time of the
corresponding-
clock. Alright, so we're gonna slide the balls. Move the balls to the right area. What are we trying to achieve? 22. Oh.
No, so you have to make open spaces? Oh, see, so it has to be an open space.
We have to move it to an open space? Because that's what I tried
No.
to do.
See how you have to have the two, like a two, you have to have an open space. So this is a barrier. Think of the zeros as barriers. So you're changing the time.
Okay.
So
And then you can move it over. Where are you supposed to get the balls to?
they're to the right side of
All of
the
them over here.
Yep.
Oh. Okay.
But I wouldn't do. I would do it in as few moves as possible.
I think it's just keeping track of when you move the balls, actually. That's what it's keeping track of. See, it's not these, it's the balls.
No, I know.
Lordy. It's going to be a really long way
Mm-hmm.
to do things.
Oh, God.
Yeah, like a super long way. Like, whoa. At least it's not, like, because I need to get you to 2. 2, 3.
This
Okay.
one needs to change.
Uh-huh. Wait, we can stay here and do this one. 16. Yep. And then, no, it was up, right?
Yep. Oh, God. No.
God.
Well, this takes forever. Why would you
This
do
is
this?
going to be a really long freaking puzzle. Like, wow. How irritating.
This
Like,
is such a
why?
time waster.
I mean, we're wasting time. Ha ha ha. ha.
There you go.
Alright, now it's time to do the other side again. Well, I mean, we can receive from there, so we might as well do this one. And then we just need to do that one. Like, what even is this puzzle about? Like, why? Oh, it only goes so far, though. That's nice. It actually uses real numbers for an actual clock.
Oh, well, how nice of it. Because the minute hand is completely, perfect. You have to
Oh,
probably-
shoot, you have to go down and then over, don't you?
Oh, God. If that's the only way to do it, then that's all you can do.
Hang on, because it only does... I might not have enough moves because I didn't focus on that ball first, because it only does the 1
You would have to get that ball out of the
and
way.
the 2. Yep. So it has to be 1. then 2. 3. Shoot. Alright, well, we gotta make space for it. And that's it. But that was 10 moves. I don't know how many we're supposed to use. Oh, listen to him. Uh-huh. Alright, so you get a different amount on that one, depending on how many
No,
moves?
it was
I don't know.
35, so I have no idea.
You did it! Well done! She looks really happy. Where the heck did this circus come from? Like, wow, we have a circus up in the clock tower?
I
For
guess.
goodness sake. Everything else was attached to a person handing us a puzzle. Where did that come from?
Amaze balls.
It's amaze balls. I just really
Honestly,
feel like...
I remember amaze balls being like a meme word
like a
basically
slang,
for a while.
slang
It was a
term
slang
of how awesome it is. That's what I was saying. It's
Hey,
like,
it's amaze balls. No,
Uh-huh,
I
it's
wasn't
amaze
disagreeing.
balls.
I was just trying
Like,
to read
yeah.
through the thing and talk about gargling balls.
call them pinstripes.
Good work, Pinstripes. You're clawing back some respect here.
Did you lose it at some point by being
Why,
totally
thank you,
sheltered?
Cheryl. While merely a personal assistant to Miss Layton, I do hope to prove myself useful in the puzzle-solving department.
And useful in general to any of her needs. All of them.
Any man.
Any needs you
any-
have. Any requirements. Any...
Let's drive her
Desires.
nuts anyway, because, forcefully shoving
I
yourself
really
on someone
don't
until
remember
they say
saying
yes
I
is
wanted a personal
clearly
assistant.
what we love in terms of consent.
Oh,
Oh dear, miss, please don't reject me.
she's really like, why is there a personal assistant anyways?
You seem
And he's not suspicious nonetheless. It's fine.
It's fine.
All right, investigate the clock room. So we're going to look around some more. Do. They're very exciting music, honestly. Come on,
Come on.
Hint. Coin! Yay, hint coin. We didn't actually need a hint on that one. That was really lovely.
Yeah.
We might be getting better at this, everyone.
Oh, don't say
Possible.
that.
Don't say that. Investigate that one. Pip!
The clock faces are so vast. It's really rather strange seeing them from the inside.
Well, since you haven't seen anything ever, really. I mean, I'm sorry. But
You've never been
apart from the
outside.
missing hand, there doesn't appear to be anything out of the ordinary. We still haven't talked to the guy. We should probably just talk to him, but I just wanted to see if there was anything else here. They're like, scour everything completely.
There's more machinery underneath us, too. Of course there is.
There really
God.
should be. Like, wow. Like, wow, there should be. All right, that looks like it. Let's
Okay.
talk to the boy. Here we go.
Mm.
Hey, what are you doing inside? No entry to public. It's all right. I'm from the Layton Detective Agency. The police have given us permission to investigate here. You're a serviceman for the Great Clock, I take it? I know. Yes. I'm Hans Lipsky. Is this for the missing hand? I already said no. Said to police. Everything I know. You people are drilling a hole in my belly. Well, I'm sorry to ask you to repeat yourself. Would you mind telling us what you told the police, Mr. Lipsky?
Lipsky? Ken Lipsky?
Ken Lipsky!
Ken Lipsky! I love that name! And can't help his name, Cheryl.
Just so you know, people can help their name. It's called a legal name change.
And you really can. If you don't freaking like your name, guys, go change it.
However,
Be a happy
he might
person.
be totally fine with his name, and the dog might just be judgy because he's grumpy
Yeah,
and
pretty much.
lonely and lost.
Uh-huh.
There's nothing for telling. When Hand went missing, I was already at home. I didn't know nothing. You went home early yesterday, I understand? Day before, I was working till after midnight fixing this clock. So yesterday, I got home early. Was there anything unusual about the hand that was taken? It wasn't loose or misaligned or anything? No, I fixed it only 2 days ago. Like I tell you. When I put it back, I make sure it's good fixed on. I see. So there's no chance that the hand's dropped off then?
Oh, God.
Slipped out of your hands, perhaps?
Can you imagine that?
That's quite an accusation, like, holy cow.
That could kill someone.
Police are investigating everything. In here, round the face, but they find nothing. And they have gone now. Yes. Tell me, Mr. Lipsky, when did you notice the hand was missing? Same time like everyone else. When I looked out the window this morning, I see missing hand. So, where you live is inside of the clock tower and inside of the face of the missing hand. I see. No, yes, I'm living close to here on Chancellor Lane.
I'm sure that's going to be important later.
Probably.
Gosh, how extraordinary. The same street that the agency is on.
It's strange that we didn't notice the hand was missing ourselves.
Exactly. I'm sure I remembered seeing it when I looked at the clock tower this morning.
Because you were looking at a different face. All depends on where you're living. Ooh,
Except that...
How strange. Ooh-loo-loo-loo. Recently repaired hour hand. That's a piece of it. All right. Well, we're getting the clues and we are moving through this
The
thing.
clock tower serviceman, Hans Lipsky, claims that he confirmed the hour hand was firmly reattached after he repaired it the day before yesterday.
Oh, did he do this alone in a vacuum?
Oh god, it's the hand that feeds.
Oh, no.
God.
Collect all the clues necessary to solve the case. Oh my god,
Oh,
the hand
Lord.
that feeds.
Quick bite.
Where are we at? All right, we get a little bit more to go.
Alright,
Really, apart from our missing hand, nothing seems to be out of place.
just a hand, ma'am. I
Just,
just want a hand.
maybe I could give
Cully,
you a
there are
hand
no clues and hands waiting
at all. I'll just tuck my hands here
I'll just harass
so
you.
that I hold on to them and use them appropriately until you're ready. I would have expected to see some trace of the crime. After all, it's such a large object to make off with.
Unless it's not anywhere.
We need more information. Let's go back down to the ground. There's something I'd like to ask Inspector Hastings.
I knew this time would come. The descent.
Him and his poor tiny leggies.
You
Okay,
gotta
so
feel for-
corgis and anything with really short legs, stairs are hard on the way down because of
They
the counterbalancing of your head to your butt. It's really hard.
It really sucks.
It's pretty
It's
terrible.
alright for you, but I'm taking my life in my paws climbing down these stairs. It really is.
It's because you have no legs,
It
sir.
sucks.
Ah, yes. With your short little legs.
You are so... Get off.
Now, Cheryl. It's safer this way. Ernest will carry you down. Won't you, Ernest? I'll just volunteer him. He seems eager enough.
Will?
I mean, he was
But I
panting
wanted to
terribly,
carry
but he
you
can do
down.
it.
Hey, going down is easier than going up. but
It's
still.
true. Going down
Hey,
is
what
so
you pull
much...
that face for? I haven't got fleas, you know?
It's so easy to go down.
It's going down. I didn't pull a face.
I didn't pull a face when someone said going down. It's fine. I was totally innocent. Innocent. I tell you, it's just... Come along, no arguing. Just tread carefully, Ernest.
Yes, miss.
I am brave and I will do this. I will go down with style. Find Inspector Hastings again. All right,
Back to map.
back to map. Let's do it. I don't think there's anything else here, so that's where we need to go.
Oh, do we want to kind of stop here then? Or...
I think this would be a good place to stop, actually. So, this has been episode 2. Yep. My name is Lights.
And I am Scandal.
And it was lovely having you. And please like, subscribe, comment, interact in some fashion, or check out our other videos, or share them if you think a friend would enjoy this or you would talk about it together with them. It will help us get traction, and feedback will help us improve. In the meantime, may all of your own endeavors go quite well, and take care of yourself out there.
Yeah.